Welcome back to our channel, World Coins History. If you're a coins collector, watch my video carefully. I will tell you about coins that make you a millionaire. Top 1. Today, we're shining a spotlight on a remarkable piece of American history, the 1991 Liberty Quarter Dollar. This coin, often overlooked, holds a fascinating story and potentially significant value. So, if you're curious about what makes this quarter special and how much it could be worth, stick around until the end of the video. The Liberty Quarter Dollar, also known as the Washington Quarter, has a rich history that dates back to its first release in 1932. The design pays homage to George Washington, the first president of the United States, symbolizing the nation's values of freedom and democracy. Fast forward to 1991, a year that may seem ordinary at first glance, but was pivotal in the continued evolution of this beloved coin. In 1991, the United States Mint was producing these quarters as part of its standard circulation, but collectors began to take notice of certain coins from that year, especially those with unique features or minting errors. This was during a time when the U.S. economy was transitioning, and the Mint sought to keep the coinage relevant and reflective of American ideals. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1991 Liberty Quarter. The obverse features a detailed bust of George Washington, facing left, encircled by the words, "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." The reverse showcases a stunning depiction of an eagle, symbolizing strength and freedom, with the inscription, "United States of America," and "Quarter Dollar." What's particularly fascinating about the 1991 issue is that it represents a time when the U.S. was looking to reinforce its identity amidst changing times. The design is not only a representation of currency but also an embodiment of national pride and history. So, what makes the 1991 Liberty Quarter Dollar appealing to collectors? The answer lies in rarity and condition. While millions of these quarters were minted, a select few exhibit characteristics that set them apart. Coins that are in uncirculated condition, meaning they show no signs of wear and retain their original luster, are especially coveted. Additionally, collectors are on the lookout for specific varieties or errors that occurred during the minting process. Some coins may have slight design variations or minting defects, which can significantly increase their desirability and value. Let's delve deeper into what can elevate the value of the 1991 Liberty Quarter. Minting errors can occur for a variety of reasons, such as misalignments, double strikes, or even metal inconsistencies. These unique traits make certain coins stand out in a collector's set and can command higher prices at auctions. For example, if you happen to find a 1991 quarter with a noticeable error, it may not just be a piece of change, it could potentially be a rare find that many collectors would want to get their hands on. These errored coins often sell for premium prices, making them a treasure for anyone lucky enough to own one. Now, let's talk about value. The market for coins can be unpredictable and fluctuates based on demand and collector interest. However, a well-preserved 1991 Liberty Quarter in uncirculated condition can be worth substantially more than its face value. In recent years, some of these coins have fetched impressive sums at auctions and private sales. If you're holding one of these quarters, it's definitely worth taking a closer look and perhaps getting it appraised by a professional to see what it might be worth. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1991 Liberty Quarter Dollar in exceptional condition or one with unique features or errors, you could be sitting on a treasure worth $50,000, that's right, $50,000 for a single quarter. Who would have thought that something so commonplace could hold such extraordinary value? So, if you have a collection or come across a 1991 Liberty Quarter, be sure to check its condition and any unique characteristics. It might just be your ticket to a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to discover more about the intriguing world of rare coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Top 2, we're diving into a fascinating piece of American history, the 1980 Liberty Quarter Dollar. This coin might seem ordinary at first glance, but it has a story and a value that might just surprise you. Stick around, because we'll reveal its potential worth at the end of the video. The Liberty Quarter Dollar, also known as the Washington Quarter, was first minted in 1932 to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday. This coin has been a staple of American currency ever since, symbolizing the ideals of freedom and democracy. By 1980, the U.S. Mint was producing these quarters as part of its regular circulation. However, it was also a time of economic change. The late 1970s and early 1980s were marked by high inflation and economic challenges, prompting the Mint to adjust its strategies for coin production. The 1980 quarter captures a snapshot of this dynamic period in U.S. history. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1980 Liberty Quarter. On the obverse, we see a striking portrait of George Washington, rendered in exquisite detail. The words, "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," encircle his likeness, emphasizing the values the coin represents. Flipping the coin over, we find the reverse side features a powerful eagle, a symbol of strength and freedom. The inscription, "United States of America," and "Quarter Dollar" rounds out the design. This iconic imagery has made the quarter a beloved part of American numismatics. What makes the 1980 Liberty Quarter appealing to collectors? Well, while many were produced, not all coins are created equal. Coins that are in uncirculated condition, those that haven't been subjected to everyday wear and tear, are highly sought after. Additionally, collectors are always on the lookout for specific varieties or errors that can make a coin more valuable. Minting errors, such as double strikes or unique design flaws, can transform an ordinary quarter into a collector's dream. Let's dig a little deeper into what could elevate the value of the 1980 Liberty Quarter. Minting errors happen when something goes awry during the production process. For example, you might come across a quarter with a misaligned design or unusual surface characteristics. These unique traits are what collectors treasure, and they can significantly boost the coin's market value. If you have a 1980 quarter with any noticeable errors, it could be worth far more than just a quarter. So, what is the market value of the 1980 Liberty Quarter? The answer can vary greatly depending on the coin's condition and any unique features it may have. While a standard quarter might be worth just its face value, a well-preserved or error coin can command much higher prices in the collector market. Many collectors have been willing to pay premium prices for rare finds. If you own one of these quarters, it's wise to get it appraised by a professional to discover its true worth. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1980 Liberty Quarter Dollar in exceptional condition, or one with those rare minting errors, you could be holding a coin worth $56,000, that's right, $56,000 for a single quarter. Who knew that something so commonplace could hold such incredible value? If you happen to find a 1980 Liberty Quarter in your collection, take a closer look. It might just be a hidden treasure. Top 3, we're taking a closer look at a notable piece of American currency, the 1986 Liberty Quarter Dollar. This coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but it holds a wealth of history and value that you won't want to miss. So stick around, because we'll reveal just how much this quarter could be worth by the end of the video. The Liberty Quarter, also known as the Washington Quarter, has a rich heritage that began in 1932 to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. Over the years, this coin has become a symbol of American ideals, freedom, unity, and resilience. By 1986, the U.S. Mint was continuing to produce these quarters as part of its standard coinage, but it was also a time of significant change in American society and the economy. The mid-1980s were marked by economic recovery following the early 1980s recession. The Mint was actively producing coins to meet the growing demands of a revitalized economy. The 1986 quarter is a reflection of this pivotal moment in U.S. history, capturing the spirit of a nation on the rebound. Now, let's examine the design of the 1986 Liberty Quarter. On the obverse, we find a detailed portrait of George Washington, facing left, with the words, "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" elegantly framing his likeness. This image has remained iconic, representing the values that Washington stood for. Turning the coin over, the reverse features the majestic eagle, a powerful symbol of strength and freedom. Surrounding the eagle are the inscriptions, "United States of America" and "Quarter Dollar." This combination of imagery not only makes the coin visually appealing but also reinforces its significance in American culture. So, what draws collectors to the 1986 Liberty Quarter? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. While millions of these quarters were minted, only a fraction have survived in uncirculated condition, making them especially desirable to collectors. Additionally, the coin market has a particular interest in varieties and minting errors. A quarter that has been misstruck or features unusual characteristics can greatly increase in value, making it a treasure for any numismatist. Let's delve deeper into what can elevate the value of the 1986 Liberty Quarter. Minting errors can create unique pieces that stand out in a collector's set. For example, a quarter with a double die or a misaligned strike can be a rare find. These errors are highly sought after, as they represent a snapshot of the minting process and are often one of a kind. If you happen to own a 1986 quarter with such errors, you might have a valuable piece of history in your hands. Collectors love these unique traits, and they can dramatically increase the coin's market value. So, how much is the 1986 Liberty Quarter worth? The market can fluctuate based on demand and collector interest, but a well-preserved coin or one with notable errors can command impressive prices. Standard quarters may only be worth face value, but exceptional pieces can reach much higher in auctions and private sales. If you have one of these quarters, it's worth getting it appraised by a professional to understand its true worth. You might be surprised by what it could bring, and now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1986 Liberty Quarter dollar in pristine condition, or one with unique minting errors, you could be holding a coin worth $51,000, yes, you heard that right, $51,000 for a single quarter. Who would have thought that a coin so small could hold such incredible value? If you have a 1986 Liberty Quarter in your collection, take a moment to check its condition and any unique features. Top 4. We're focusing on a coin that often flies under the radar, the 1998 Liberty Quarter dollar. This seemingly ordinary quarter has an extraordinary story and a surprising value that you won't want to miss. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll discover just how much this quarter could be worth. The Liberty Quarter, commonly known as the Washington Quarter, has been an essential part of American currency since its introduction in 1932, celebrating the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1998, the U.S. Mint was producing these quarters as part of its regular coinage, yet the world was experiencing significant change. The late 1990s were a time of economic prosperity in the United States, characterized by a booming tech industry and rising consumer confidence. This economic landscape influenced coin production, as the mint aimed to meet the growing demands of a flourishing economy. The 1998 quarter captures a snapshot of this vibrant period in American history, symbolizing not just currency but also the spirit of innovation and growth. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1998 Liberty Quarter. On the obverse, we see a classic portrait of George Washington, facing left, adorned with the inscriptions, Liberty, and, In God We Trust. This iconic representation has stood the test of time, resonating with the values and history of the United States. Flipping the coin over, the reverse features a bold depiction of an eagle in flight, symbolizing freedom and strength. The words, United States of America, and quarter dollar, complete the design, reinforcing the coin's significance as a staple of American currency. So, what makes the 1998 Liberty Quarter appealing to collectors? While many of these coins were minted, the key to their value lies in their condition and rarity. Coins that are in uncirculated condition, free from wear and tear, are especially sought after by collectors who understand the importance of preservation. Moreover, collectors are on the lookout for unique varieties or minting errors. An error coin, like a double strike or a misaligned design, can dramatically increase a quarter's value. These distinctive characteristics make certain coins much more desirable in the eyes of collectors. Let's dig a little deeper into the unique features that can elevate the value of the 1998 Liberty Quarter. Minting errors are particularly exciting for collectors, as they represent rare anomalies in the production process. If you come across a quarter with unusual markings, a double die, or any kind of minting defect, you may have found a hidden treasure. These error coins can fetch impressive prices in the market, as they are often one of a kind. If you have a 1998 quarter with such unique traits, it could significantly boost its worth. Now, let's talk about market value. The worth of the 1998 Liberty Quarter can vary widely based on its condition and any unique characteristics it may possess. While standard quarters are typically worth just their face value, exceptional pieces can command much higher prices in auctions and private sales. If you think you have a valuable coin, it's a great idea to get it appraised by a professional. You might be surprised to learn just how much it could be worth, and now, for the moment you've been waiting for. If you have a 1998 Liberty Quarter dollar in uncirculated condition, or one with unique minting errors, you could be holding a coin worth $44,000, that's right, $44,000 for a single quarter. Who would have thought that such a small piece of currency could carry such incredible value? So, if you come across a 1998 Liberty Quarter, take a closer look, it might just be a hidden gem. Top 5. We're diving into a fascinating piece of American currency, the 1989 Liberty Quarter dollar. This coin may appear ordinary at first glance, but it has a captivating story and a surprising value that might just blow your mind. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll learn just how much this quarter could really be worth. The Liberty Quarter, better known as the Washington Quarter, was first minted in 1932 to celebrate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the decades, it has become a beloved symbol of American history and values. By 1989, the U.S. Mint was in the midst of producing these quarters as part of its regular coinage, but it was also a time of significant cultural and economic shifts in the United States. The late 1980s were marked by a mix of economic growth and political changes. The country was emerging from a period of recession, with a renewed sense of optimism. The Mint responded to this evolving landscape by continuing to produce coins that represented the spirit and resilience of the American people. The 1989 quarter is a testament to this transformative era, reflecting both the challenges and triumphs of the time. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1989 Liberty Quarter. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic portrait of George Washington, facing left. The words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" frame his image, emphasizing the values that define the nation. Turning the coin over, the reverse side features a striking depiction of an eagle, symbolizing strength and freedom. Accompanying this powerful imagery are the inscriptions "United States of America" and "Quarter Dollar." This combination of design elements not only makes the coin visually appealing but also reinforces its significance in American culture, what makes the 1989 Liberty Quarter appealing to collectors. While many were minted, the true value lies in the coin's condition and rarity. Coins in uncirculated condition, those that have never been used in transactions and show no signs of wear, are especially coveted by collectors. Additionally, specific varieties or minting errors can elevate a coin's value significantly. Collectors are always on the lookout for unique traits, such as double strikes or unusual design features, that can transform an ordinary quarter into a highly sought-after piece. Let's explore some unique features that can enhance the value of the 1989 Liberty Quarter. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process, leading to one-of-a-kind coins. For instance, a quarter with a misaligned design or a double die can become an extraordinary find. These error coins are particularly attractive to collectors, as they represent rare anomalies in the minting process. If you discover a 1989 quarter with such distinctive traits, you might be holding a valuable treasure. So, how much is the 1989 Liberty Quarter worth? The market value can fluctuate based on demand and collector interest, but a well-preserved coin or one with unique features can command impressive prices. While standard quarters may be worth just their face value, exceptional examples can fetch much more in auctions and private sales. If you think you have a valuable coin in your collection, it's a great idea to get it appraised by a professional. You might be surprised to learn just how much it could be worth. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1989 Liberty Quarter dollar in uncirculated condition, or one with unique minting errors, you could be holding a coin worth $49,000, that's right, $49,000 for a single quarter. Who knew that such a small piece of currency could carry such incredible value? If you find a 1989 Liberty Quarter in your collection, take a moment to examine its condition and any unique features. It just might be a hidden gem. Top 6 and last unique coin. We're focusing on a gem from the US Mint, the 1995 Liberty Quarter Dollar. This coin might look unassuming at first glance, but it has a captivating history and a surprising value that could leave you amazed. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll find out just how much this quarter is worth. The Liberty Quarter, more commonly known as the Washington Quarter, has been a staple of American currency since 1932, created to honor George Washington on the 200th anniversary of his birth. By 1995, the U.S. Mint was continuing to produce these quarters as part of its regular coinage. But what many don't realize is that this period was rife with economic changes and cultural shifts. The mid-1990s marked a time of technological advancement and economic growth in the United States. With the rise of the internet and an increasingly globalized economy, the Mint was not only meeting the demands of daily transactions but also adapting to a rapidly evolving landscape. The 1995 quarter serves as a reflection of this dynamic era in American history, embodying the spirit of resilience and innovation. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1995 Liberty Quarter. On the obverse, you'll see the iconic portrait of George Washington, rendered with exquisite detail. The inscriptions, "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," frame his likeness, reinforcing the values that Washington represents. On the reverse side, the quarter showcases a majestic eagle, a powerful symbol of freedom and strength. The words "United States of America" and "Quarter Dollar" complete the design, emphasizing the coin's significance in American currency. This classic design has resonated with generations of Americans, making it a beloved piece of numismatic history. So, what makes the 1995 Liberty Quarter particularly appealing to collectors? While millions of these quarters were minted, the value lies in their rarity and condition. Coins in uncirculated condition, those that show no signs of wear and have maintained their original luster, are especially coveted. Moreover, collectors are often on the lookout for specific varieties or minting errors. A quarter that features unique characteristics, such as double strikes or misaligned designs, can dramatically increase its desirability among collectors. Let's explore the unique features that can elevate the value of the 1995 Liberty Quarter. Minting errors can occur during production, leading to extraordinary pieces that stand out in a collection. If you happen to find a quarter with a noticeable error, like a double die or an off-center strike, you may have stumbled upon a rare treasure. These error coins are highly sought after by collectors and can fetch impressive prices at auctions. If you discover a 1995 quarter with such unique traits, you might be holding a valuable piece of history. Now, let's talk about the market value of the 1995 Liberty Quarter. While standard quarters may be worth only their face value, exceptional pieces in uncirculated condition or with unique minting errors can command much higher prices. The market fluctuates based on demand and collector interest, so it's essential to stay informed about current trends. If you believe you have a valuable coin, it's wise to have it appraised by a professional. You might be pleasantly surprised to learn just how much it could be worth. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1995 Liberty Quarter Dollar in uncirculated condition, or one featuring those rare minting errors, you could be holding a coin worth $46,000. That's right, $46,000 for a single quarter. Who would have thought that a small piece of currency could hold such incredible value? If you have a 1995 Liberty Quarter in your collection, take a closer look. It just might be a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the fascinating world of rare coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting content. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.